I don't see any sort of latch. Can we open it by hand? Yeah, maybe there's a switch or something somewhere. Maybe the Hatoful symbol? It's weird. The dome would have the actual school symbol on it. It does not seem like we can do anything here now. Let us return its location. Let us remember its location and return later. I don't like to think about it, but if there really is such a terrible disaster out there that this is the only option, maybe it would be better to leave it shut anyway. Indeed. Let us move on. Okay. Short and sweet. We still gotta remember, it's Ryota now. Kawaii's gone, as far as we can tell. We still don't know what's going on outside. I've got enough on my mind just thinking about Kawaii, but I'm worried about my family outside too. I hope my mother's okay. Hello? Hey, Beatrice. Excuse us. It's always... I will get used to this. Eventually, I'll stop flubbing. It's always been one of the gloomier parts of the school, but today the lab is downright depressing. Hello, Kawara. Sir, thank you. For being with Kawaii now. Of course. Sakazaki came and asked me to come right after you two left the gym. He must have gone past us. How unfortunate. The doctor is lining the pieces of Kawaii up on one of the lab benches. Ew. Must you glower at me so, Mr. Kawara? I'm not glowering at you. Do you disapprove of my handling her? He gives me an evil smile. This music is so out of place now. No, that's not it. I just wish we had a doctor who wasn't this malicious. Are you finding anything, Dr. Iwamine? Not yet, no. I only just finished assembling her. It will take some time. I will send word to you when I've finished. Perhaps you have something else to do while you wait. Very well. We shall not interfere. Come, Kawara. Right. Mr. Kawara, a moment, please. Yes? Allow me to give you a hint. I was gonna say, a hint? A hint? You suspect me of foul play, do you not? In light of that, I shall leave it up to you whether you decide to believe me or not. Anyway, I think you have missed something very important. Huh? One might say that you have forgotten something. Perhaps you should bear that in mind, You're just a little bit off. But I'm sure you'll find the answer yourself if you keep looking. Isn't it beautiful, Mr. Kawara? The sound of your life crumbling apart around you. I take it does not suit your tastes. Very well. He was rather fond of the unusual himself. A pity. He? Well then, you can handle the outside investigation and I the internal. Good luck, Mr. Kawara. Right. Thanks, Doctor. I guess. With a vague hint. He's definitely enjoying himself. What a psycho. What did he mean when he said I was missing something? Or maybe he was just trying to lead me astray. Better not to worry about it for the time being. Oh. Our spirit has been left behind to observe this interchange. What were you talking with Kawara about, Doctor? Nothing important. I was just giving him a little emotional support and encouragement. I see. That's good, then. I'm sure you'll remember not to cause any trouble for my students, Doctor. Uh-huh. I suppose we finished the first stage of the investigation now. Yeah, we've got a better idea of the situation, I guess. The doctor's working in the lab, the gray dome covers the entire school but for one small hatch, and we can use the maintenance office as a base. Mr. One did say... Indeed, he suggested we visit the headmaster's office. Yeah, it's on the first floor. Let's go. Alrighty. Headmaster, sir! Are you within? We demand entry! Rude, even to the headmaster? I wonder if the doctor is the only person in the entire school who he actually respects. Also, just a second. I've never noticed the music being quite so loud before. I can't actually change the music volume. Oh. Background music. There we go. A little bit less. Man, it's so loud. I don't know why. Probably turn that down to about half too. Okay. Boop. Yeah, I wonder, like, what history Sakuya has with the doctor. He does speak to him a lot more reverentially than to anyone else. No reply. Let's go in. Wait, Sakuya, that's... Well, it's locked. Big surprise. It's locked? Bah! Where is that old geezer? Maybe he's pretending to be out, so we'll go away? Indeed. He never was the type to walk about the campus. Or perhaps he has locked the door from the inside and plans to stay inside until the siege lets up. Should we wait around? We have no time for such frivolities. We shall enter this room if it means reducing the door to a miserable pile of splinters. Where's San when you need him? It's the headmaster's door. I don't think it will be easy to break down. You speak the truth. Let us ask Nanaki if there isn't a key to open it from the outside. Yeah, we can head back to the... Shouldn't we ask Mr. One? He's the maintenance guy after all. Please tell me that's the building or dome settling? What is it, Kuwara? I thought I heard something. I hear nothing. Perhaps you are imagining things. Like something being dragged across the floor. Listen, there it is again. Behind... What? What? Ah! What? What the heck? Robot? Scarecrow? Oh, it's a scarecrow? But they're birds! Who would be so evil as to make a scarecrow robot? Oh no. Suddenly, behind us stood a gigantic scarecrow-like creature with a rough burlap sack for a head. That's pretty terrifying. Second class. Sure. Leave it on a cliffhanger, why don't ya? Whoa. What in... The Scarecrow... I don't know why I can't say Scarecrow. The Scarecrow man draws closer, dragging its long, ungainly metallic arm behind it. Sakuya, watch out! Whoa! For a second I thought Angel was here to save the day, but no. Its arm slices through the air, smashing the window into tiny shards, which scatter across the hallway floor. We don't know what it is, but apparently it isn't friendly. Sakuya, we have to run! I am well aware. Fly away, quick! Did we lose it? I think so. Lucky it moved so slowly. What was it? Surely no one could devise a prank as bizarre as that. I am in agreement with Sakia. It looked like a biped. It was humanoid, but I don't think it was a human. I've never heard of a human made of metal and burlap. A murder, the dome, and now this. Yeah, and I mean, that's probably connected to everything. Was it wandering randomly, or is it trying to protect the headmaster, I wonder? I know not who is behind these trickeries, but they must have a death wish to mock me so. For now, we have to get back to the lab. We need to warn Mr. Nanaki. And everybody else that we know. Oh, welcome back, Kawara, Shirogane. Would you like some tea? Is this really the time? We cannot afford to relax now, Professor. So, I take it something happened. The headmaster. He must have been hiding from the Scarecrow. It smashed the window. Calm yourself, Kawara. You become incoherent. Sorry. We were attacked by a gigantic creature outside the headmaster's office. It was a bizarre thing, like a scarecrow in appearance. A scarecrow? Yeah. Like the ones humans used to make. It attacked us and we ran back here. It was slow, but its arm was heavy and dangerous. Are the other students still in the gymnasium? Probably not all of them. If there's something dangerous in here, we should probably tell everybody to stay together in the gym. Yeah. The plot thickens indeed. Not only are we trapped under this confounded dome, but now it seems we must contend with this monstrous new guest. I wonder what the Scarecrow man's connection to all this is. A Scarecrow man, you say? Doctor! Fascinating. I've never cut into one of those. I'd love to get my hands on it. Have you finished the autopsy, Doctor? Yes, for now. I was awake here the whole time, don't worry. Oh, wow, that's a miracle. Thank you, Mr. Nanaki. You two may well have a right to know what I found, given your efforts towards the investigation. I shall try to state simply and briefly what I have learned from the lumps of meat which once were Miss Chan. Control yourself, Kawara. Falling out among ourselves would only do us harm. I know. Anyway, we lack the tools for a proper examination, but the cause of death was asphyxiation. There are no signs of any strangulation or smothering, so she was either poisoned or sick. She was dismembered after death, then, Doctor? It would appear so. There is little evidence of bleeding, so we may assume that she was cut up some time after death. At least there's that small comfort, I guess. She wasn't cut up alive. Kawaii was one of the healthiest people I know. She couldn't have become that sick that quickly. So... poisoned, probably. Because in the archives, they talk about having a carrier, and that they wanted, like, a very, very healthy human to attend this school. Were they working on, like, some kind of, I don't know, like, biological warfare against humans, and they wanted to make sure that it would, like the Hawk Party. Maybe the Hawk Party, because the Hawk Party doesn't want to work with humans, but the Dove Party does. We know Shu's a Hawk Party agent. Did they put him in here to experiment on producing some kind of biological weapon that could kill off the rest of the humans that didn't die from the original bird flu, maybe? I'm just spitballing here, but maybe this is a thing. Meaning someone poisoned her. Why? For the sake of the grotesque, or to make her easier to carry, or for some other reason. Disgusting either way.
I suppose I should also tell you the estimated time of death. Obviously, I cannot be completely certain, but I believe that Miss Chan died yesterday after school.
Right, she went to the infirmary to go find Ryota. You can't be completely certain, eh, Doctor? I'm sure you were there. In the evening, then.
Precisely. And she was found this morning.
In other words, unless she was seen yesterday afternoon, she may have been here all along. Kawara, her house was near yours, was it not? Did you see her yesterday? After school? No, I didn't. My mother asked me to run some errands, so I went straight home yesterday. That's right. I went home alone. Did you go... straight home? I guess he could have gone after going to the infirmary. It's too late to regret it now, but maybe if I just asked her to walk home with me. I see. Perhaps we should ask any other students with whom she was close. You're going out again. Be careful. It sounds like wandering around the school could be dangerous. Don't worry. We can outrun the Scarecrow if it shows up again. Incidentally, I went home early yesterday too. I left as soon as class ended. So I only know what Ryota has told me. I wish I had some useful information, but...
I was in the infirmary right up until I returned home, as usual. I know nothing of what happened in the rest of the school, sadly.
Alright, so he didn't technically lie in that sentence. She didn't say that. He just said, I don't know what happened in the rest of the school. So, neither Mr. Nanaki nor Dr. Iwamine saw Kawaii yesterday afternoon. Oh, right. Could we ask a favor of you, Mr. Nanaki? A favor? The headmaster's office is locked. We think he might be hiding in there. If there's a spare key to his door, could we use it? A spare key? Yes, there should be one in the faculty room. I'll ask the vice principal for you. Thank you, sir. We'll be back soon. Be careful out there. You too, sir. And the music stopped. Nanaki, what's happening? Kawara is a strange boy. I wonder why he lied about going straight home. Yeah, I was like, was that intentional? 'Cause I'm like, he went to the infirmary. Don't tell me Ryota's the killer all along.
Oh no!
We're playing as the killer. Or he's blocked out the memories? I don't know. I mean, Shu did say that he's forgotten something. Hold on, I have got, like, something stuck in my throat. There we go. We won't be able to talk to the headmaster until we have that key. Let us work on the murder case until then. Right. We should ask everybody where they were yesterday. The doctor said he was in the infirmary until he went home. I wonder if we can trust him. Do not bias yourself with baseless suspicions, Kawara. Yeah, I know. I think maybe you trust him a little too easily, Sakuya. He's a world authority, but that doesn't make him honest. You know nothing of what that means. The head of the LaBelle family, my father, was once crippled with chronic illness. He was cured by medicines developed by Dr. Iwamine. Oh, that's your connection. He makes medicine? Save the sleep talk for your dreams. Have you no idea what contributions he has made to the medical world? I didn't know. I thought he was some kind of mad scientist, cooking up nothing but death and all-around woe. You have become biased by the foolish rumors of the peasantry. Reconsider yourself. In any case, the LaBelle family is indebted to him. A noble bird will never treat a benefactor with disrespect. So that's why he's so polite to the doctor. Doesn't that make him biased as well, though? Absolutely. Anyway, let's go. Very well. Go to your save. Come on. Oops. And a second time. The gymnasium or the maintenance office? I kind of want to go to the gym to warn our friends. And then we'll go meet up with Mr. One again. The students in the gymnasium have grown somewhat restless since the evacuation. Shut up with no explanation, and now there's a suspicious individual wandering the campus. I guess even doves lose their cool eventually. San! San, where are you?
Coo! Oko-san is right here, alive and well, so far. Oh, Oko-san, your theme is a bright ray of light in this dark world. Coo! Coo! Where did you and Sakuya go? Leaving Oko-san behind and going outside is not fair.
You just confused the issue if we brought you along. We came back because we had a question for you.
Cool! Come at me, whippersnapper!
That's not what I... You usually practice on the ground after school, right?
Cool, cool! Of course, it is Oko-san's duty as track captain.
Did you see Kawaii while you were out there yesterday?
Cool! No, Oko-san did not see her then or as he was going home.
Can we really be sure that he would have noticed her, even if she had been there while he was running? Good point.
Cool, cool! Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory. Cool! If you had asked Oko-san about the bloodstained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say.
Wait, San, what did you just...
Cool, cool! Do not look down on Oko-san's visual memory.
After that imbecile.
Cool! If you had asked Oko-san about the bloodstained interloper he saw, then he would have had something to say. Cool, cool! Oko-san saw the interloper going to the infirmary.
The infirmary? Could that have been Kawaii? She wouldn't have been stained with blood until after she died. She was a bit hyper, but I don't think she'd still be walking around at that point.
Cool! It was not Kawaii. It was a bird unknown to Oko-san.
Oh, it's Angel. He's got a bloody chest.
So he went to the infirmary.
Oh, right. To confront the doctor, probably. So, someone covered in blood was going into the infirmary after school. Who and... Whoever he is, he's our prime suspect now. Thanks for telling us, San.
Good job, Oko-san.
At least we found something. Even if it raises more questions than it answers. Yeah. Some bird who San doesn't know. Could it have been someone from outside the school? It's past noon already. Let us hurry onwards.
Okay.
Mr. One? You two again. Come in. How goes the investigation? Well, I hope. We went to the headmaster's office as you requested. It was locked, however. Yeah, we got attacked by this weird thing outside there. I'm glad you're okay. The office isn't that far from... Was that thing a muddy scarecrow-like man, perhaps?
Hey!
Yuya! So you've seen it too? Just now, yeah. On the second floor. I caught a glimpse of it from behind at the other end of the corridor and didn't stick around to let it see me. So alas, I was not blessed with a look at its pretty face. Coward. Hey, we ran away as soon as we saw it too. Anyway, it sounds like it's wandering around the building. Maybe it would be better for you to leave, Mr. One. Don't worry for me, young one. My duties prevent me from leaving this room. You two aren't planning to call off your investigation because of a bad guy or two either. Well, yeah, that's true. Already stuck in the rut of unadaptable middle age. Don't come crying to us if you get hurt. Oh my goodness, Sakuya. I've come within touching distance of death in the
past. I will be fine.
I wonder what kind of death comes that close to a maintenance worker. Then again, knowing this school, there could be all kinds of evil going on behind the scenes. Well then, what are you standing around for? I believe orders were given for everyone to gather in the gymnasium to avoid the Scarecrow.
Same goes for you. Why aren't you headed over there?
I can't just sit around.
Indeed. Same here. Hence walking around the school. On that note, I'd better go to the lab. Professor Nanaki wanted me there.
What for?
Something you asked him to do.
Oh. He wants you to help him keep an eye on Dr. Iwamine.
Most likely, yes. The doctor and Kawaii, that is. Anyway, you two go on with your investigation. I'll be watching over her, so don't worry.
Right. Wait.
Yeah.
According to the autopsy, Chan died after school yesterday. Did you see her during that time?
Yesterday evening, huh? What did the doctor say?
Just that he'd been in the infirmary all day.
I was there too. We were inspecting and cleaning all day, so I can verify the doctor's alibi.
I told you not to doubt him without evidence, Kawara.
Ah, right.
Well, Yuya wouldn't have let anything happen to Kawaii, I'm pretty sure.
At this point, the prime suspect is that Scarecrow anyway.
That's everything. Well, adieu.
We should head out too. But first, let's write down what we found. Alright, let's go.
Man, you're a fast writer, Ryota.
And so we walked about the school, searching for clues of Kawaii and the mysterious bloodstained stranger. We were lucky enough to avoid encountering the Scarecrow, but we didn't find any information either. Where to now? Nanaki has probably gotten the key for us by now. Let us return to the lab.
Okay.
Huh? What is it? Did you say something just now? I did not. Could it be that confounded Scarecrow again? No, it's not him. I thought I heard somebody say something. Bah! Don't scare me like that. Though we've been walking around half the day, it's hardly surprising that your mind should be playing tricks on you. This is...
Oh my goodness, is Ryota gonna suddenly see Nanaki? I mean, Nageki? Oh my goodness, I confused Nanaki and Nageki. I never realized until now actually how similar their names are.
The library. What if there's somebody in here? They might not have heard the alarm. Let's check. Very well. Far removed from the emergency and throughout the rest of the school, the library is the same as always. Empty. It is a little gloomier than usual.
Nageki?
I guess there's no one here. Pull yourself together, Kawara. I have no use for subordinates who lose hold of their sanity. Since when am I your subordinate? Sorry, Sakuya. Let's head back to the lab. Something bad happened. I should have known what would happen after this. If it hadn't been for me, none of it would have happened at all. What was I trying to do here? What did I see? Why can't I remember? I can't hear. What are you saying? You're fading away. It's too far. Miss Chan.
Am I a ghost now too?